Welcome to Lavonne at Home. Today we'll be baking something perfect for a cold, rainy day. The coziest warm pecan pie. Let's start with our vanilla Sable. Start off by adding sieve flour and icing sugar, along with almond flour and salt into a mixing bowl. Add cold cube butter straight out of the fridge. Combine these ingredients in a tabletop mixer and use the paddle attachment on medium speed until you get a nice breadcrumb consistency. Add in the milk as well. Follow this with the cream and mix until a rough dough is formed. Transfer the dough onto a work surface and knead it gently so it comes together. Then place the dough between two sheets of butter paper and roll it out to around 4 mm thickness. Once the dough is sheeted to a nice even thickness, let's leave it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. This is going to help the butter firm up. Meanwhile, get the baking ring ready by greasing it generously with butter. Take the cool sheeted pie dough out from the refrigerator and let's cut out a long enough strip of pie dough to line the insides of the tart ring. Trim off any excess from the top for a clean finish. Now brush a little water on the bottom edge of the tart ring and place it on top of the sheeted dough. With the help of a flat object like a platter, press the ring down firmly to cut out that perfectly shaped base for our tart. Bake it in a preheated oven at 170 degrees Celsius for 12 to 15 minutes. Moving on to making our Frangipane. Get the butter, almond paste and sugar together in a medium-sized bowl and use a hand mixer on medium speed to get everything creamed until it's light, pale and fluffy. To this, gradually add the eggs, followed by vanilla. Do this in 2 parts to prevent the batter from splitting. Add the flour into this mixture and mix until well combined. That's it! The batter is ready. Bring out your big tart ring and pipe almond cream into the tart, filling it halfway to the top. Make sure to cover all parts of the base with almond cream by spreading it around evenly using a palette knife. Bake the base in the oven for 8 to 9 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. Let's move to making the brown sugar syrup. Use a small knife to slit open and scrape out a vanilla bean and add it to the liquid glucose. Next, transfer the glucose and vanilla to a saucepan. Using a spatula, spread and melt the glucose. Add the brown sugar and butter and whisk until all of the ingredients are well combined. As you cook, look for the sugar to dissolve and the syrup to simmer for a couple of minutes. Transfer this into a large bowl and let the mixture cool down. As it cools, it'll tend to thicken a bit. Pour in the eggs, in parts, and whisk to bring it together after each addition. Finally, mix in the salt. Pour some of the syrup into the cooled pie base and evenly spread it over the Frangipane using a pastry brush. Place pecans over the syrup in a neat manner to cover the entire tart. Drizzle some more syrup on top of the pecans to lightly coat them. Then place the tart back in the oven at 160 degrees Celsius for 2 minutes until the syrup starts to bubble. Definitely wait until it's cooled down enough before you cut a slice out for yourself and any lucky folks around you. When you're ready for your next baking adventure, you'll find a ton of amazing cakes, tarts and desserts to make along with us in your kitchen, right here on Lavonne at Home.